Did you know a single verse in the Quran led to the miraculous survival of an entire village? This powerful story will challenge everything you thought you knew about faith. Imagine facing a disaster that threatens everyone you love, with no hope left, until a message from centuries ago changes the course of history forever. Many dismiss ancient scriptures as legends, but what if the Quran actually holds secrets that have been proven through real-life events? Meet the villagers of Al-Najd, whose lives seemed doomed by a devastating drought, until they turned to a forgotten verse with unwavering belief. Was it coincidence, or was it truly a sign? Their faith was tested to the limit, and what happened next left even skeptics speechless. Stay with us as we dive into this extraordinary tale, revealing not only the villagers' struggle, but the Quranic proof that changed their destiny. As the drought worsened, the elders recalled Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 152, urging gratitude even in hardship, a principle rarely grasped until times of crisis. United by hope, villagers gathered nightly, reciting the verse together, believing its words would reach beyond the clouds that had long abandoned them. Days passed and skeptics watched as crops withered. Yet the villagers' resolve grew stronger, inspired by Quranic stories of patience and ultimate reward. One evening, a traveling scholar arrived, sharing historical accounts where faith in the Quran's guidance had prompted unexpected relief in desperate times. He explained how the Quran describes mercy descending after hardship, pointing to scientific research linking hope and community prayer with positive real-world outcomes. Empowered by both faith and newfound knowledge, the villagers prepared for whatever would come, their unity and trust in the verse now unbreakable. Suddenly, a young girl in the village dreamed about rain falling after reciting the verse. Her vision sparked hope and curiosity among even the most doubtful villagers. Inspired by the dream, the villagers began to record daily changes, noting subtle shifts in wind and humidity, proof that something extraordinary seemed to be unfolding. A neighboring village heard of their ritual and came to observe, witnessing firsthand how faith-driven actions were influencing both spirit and environment. As word spread, scientists visited, intrigued by the villagers' resilience. They started monitoring atmospheric data, searching for links between prayer and weather patterns. The scientists discovered an unusual increase in rainfall probability, coinciding with the villagers' nightly gatherings, fueling debates about faith and science. The villagers' story attracted media attention. Reporters interviewed both believers and skeptics, documenting how the Quranic verse had transformed the community's outlook. Local farmers began experimenting with new planting methods after reading Quranic advice on stewardship, leading to surprising improvements in their crops' resilience. The village's imam pointed out verses about water's blessings, inspiring a conservation project that suddenly revealed a neglected well with clear, fresh water. Elders recalled similar miracles in Islamic history, drawing parallels to the Prophet Yusuf's time, when faith and wise action overcame years of famine. A group of young villagers started studying meteorology, hoping to understand the science behind the rain, blending religious teachings with curiosity and learning. An expert in Quranic studies visited, showing textual evidence of nature's harmony in the Quran, which resonated deeply as the village's landscape slowly revived. Soon, people from distant regions traveled to Al-Najd, eager to witness the change and explore how ancient Quranic wisdom could offer real solutions today. Over time, Al-Najd became known as a place where faith and action walked hand in hand, inspiring visitors to reflect on their own beliefs and choices. The villagers established a tradition of gathering each year to remember their ordeal, sharing lessons learned and encouraging future generations to hold on to hope. Scholars and scientists continued their collaboration, documenting how the villagers' unity and gratitude left a lasting mark on both hearts and local ecosystems. The story of Al-Najd reminds us that sometimes answers can be found in places we least expect, within ancient wisdom, lived with sincerity and conviction. If this story moved you, consider exploring the Quran's teachings for yourself and discover how its timeless guidance might resonate in your own life. Let the legacy of Al-Najd inspire you. In moments of doubt, remember that belief, gratitude, and community can create hope where none seemed possible. Years later, researchers published a case study on Al-Najd, examining how the village's faith-based practices fostered resilience during times of climate stress. Remarkably, the village became a model for interfaith dialogue, with people of diverse backgrounds joining annual gatherings to discuss the interplay of science and spirituality.